What is up, guys? Welcome back to our channel.
So in today's video, we are talking all about some of our die for drugstore.
Die hard? To die for. Thank you, Cassidy. Cassidy is actually in the background if you guys are wondering.
So in today's video, we're basically talking all about some of our favorite drugstore products.
Yeah, we have a couple of really good, like, essential products that we just have to have from the drugstore. So I guess we'll go ahead and start with makeup because these are some of our, like, die hard products right here. So this one is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and this has been all over the internet.
We have been buying this too for years, like literally years, for as long as I can remember.
No, it's honestly just so great. It's one of the best. We've tried a couple of different ones, and I just always come back to this one from the drugstore. It's opaque. It just goes on so great, and it's really brightening. Which
and what's crazy too is it works for both of us. So, like, you know, she's obviously a little bit lighter than me, but for some reason it just works on both of our skin tones. So this is actually,
yeah, we usually get the neutralizer.
I think that's why it works.
Yeah, this one kind of has like a little bit of a yellow tint to it, so when you put it underneath your eyes, it just brightens you so much. And I know I have the biggest problem with like my under eye dark circles. I don't know why. But this helps so much. This is one of our like essential must-have products from the drugstore.
So the next, we actually don't have a ton of products, but the next makeup product is actually this foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible. We have the Pro Glow and the Pro Matte. I love both. I actually just got a brand new Pro Matte today because I've been on the Pro Glow for a long time.
Yeah, we started actually the first time that we heard about them and went to try them, we always would go with the Pro Matte one. Yeah. But then everyone was raving about the Pro Glow, so we're like, let's give it a try. But I think I love them both equally. It just kind of depends on like what you're going for.
Right, and what your skin type is. Like if you're super oily, the Pro Glow is probably not going to be great for you. And if you're super dry, then obviously the matte's not going to be good. But I feel like we have more of like a kind of normal to combination, so I can get away with using both of them just depending on the time of year and just, you know, how my skin is and everything. But these are great. They last forever. I feel like you get really good use out of it.
I think one of the best things about it too is it's pretty inexpensive. I think they're $10.99, so
which is really, a little bit, you know, more expensive than drugstore used to be, but it's still not like a $50
definitely
Sephora
worth
foundation.
It really, we have a couple of like pretty much high-end to medium to high-end, I would say, foundations, and I would say that these work, if not just as good, better than like some of the high-end foundations.
Especially if like you go to school or you go to work and you need to wear a foundation every single day. You don't want to be using like your $50 foundation and have it be gone in like a few months or a few weeks depending on how much you use. So this is super great. I'm in this shade. I'm kind of in between shades. I guess it depends on the time of year, but right now I have 107 if you guys are curious, or 207 in the Glow. And what are you, 203, 204?
Yeah, sometimes it fluctuates, so it just totally depends. But this is seriously, you guys, one of our staple essential foundations. And
it really does last. Like it says it has 24-hour wear. Like I don't think I've ever worn it for 24 hours because that's kind of crazy, but it does last all day. Like if I do my makeup in the morning, by the end of the night, it still looks pretty good.
Yeah, no, I love it. And everyone always will compliment our skin and ask us like, what kind of foundation do you have on? I'm always like, honestly, it's just a L'Oreal foundation from the drugstore. So if you guys need a really good foundation just for every day, for your life, definitely try one of these.
And we were just at the drugstore and we want to try more foundations and concealers. So if you guys have one that's like your ride or die or something that's really great or comparable, definitely let us know in the comments below.
So the next little item that we're gonna talk about is honestly like one of our holy grails. I remember back in the day when we kind of started doing our makeup and YouTube and stuff, we would only use the Beauty Blender to blend out
the Beauty Blender is iconic.
Yeah, it's great. But then we were like, okay, let's try out some cheaper alternatives because I know that the Beauty Blender, I think it's like between $20 and $25
it's kind
now.
Of a little pricey.
So, you know, especially if you're doing your makeup constantly and you're kind of like going through these and like, you know, beating them up a little bit. We like to kind of switch them out probably like every 2 months or so.
Yeah, but this is the Real Techniques sponge. So it's like so much more inexpensive, and I feel like it's the most comparable sponge to the Beauty Blender.
Yeah, we've actually tried a lot of them, like so many different brands that have tried to kind of, you know, create something very similar to this. And I swear, you guys, this one is the best one.
It just works so good, and I love the way it's shaped. Like I love this like flat end, and then I love how you have the points. You could do like your under eye.
It's so good.
So it's great.
And I think like you can get a 2-pack for like $10, or I think you can get just like one of them for like $6.99 or something like that.
And they actually have a ton of different shapes and styles. Like they even have more. They had one that I hadn't even seen.
They have like this big. They have one that looks like a diamond now.
They have a diamond one. They have like a pink one that's shaped. They have like the little mini ones, which we have the little mini ones too.
Those are really great too.
They have one that's like a face scrub, like a
Oh my gosh, like one of those in the shower, like use with your cleansers.
Yeah,
and we're like, we need to try that one next. But seriously, you guys, this is all we use. Like we don't even buy beauty blenders anymore because we're like, honestly, there's no point in spending the money, like $40 on 2, you know, blenders when you just get these. So cheap. A 10-pack, I mean a 10-pack, a 2-pack for $10. Like that is
Costco,
way more my price range.
Costco has 10 packs.
Oh my gosh, Costco probably has so many. So
okay,
those are great.
That basically covers it for the makeup. So we're gonna move on to skincare. You guys know we're obsessed with skincare. So the first thing is these little NUGG beauty masks. You guys have probably seen us use these before. You follow us on Instagram or have seen other videos, you know. But these are so great because they're just little tiny little like pods of face mask. And you know, they do have a little bit more product than you think in here too.
Yeah, you can probably,
I feel like we could both use this if we wanted to do masks the same
night.
But they definitely have enough for both of us to use, which is great. Or you know, you can just use it on yourself. But they just have the perfect amount. They feel great. They have a bunch of different ones depending on your skin type. So this one right here is the charcoal skin detox, but they have like an aloe one, a rose one. I think they have like a chamomile one.
And they all work really great. And I love, like Jordan said, how they're just like a little portable pod almost. Because sometimes when we're traveling, we'll be like, you know, before we do our makeup, we kind of want just like an extra little zhuzh in our skin. So we'll just take one of these, and it's so easy. And it's drugstore.
And they're super expensive. This is only $2.99, so it's like you can try it out. You could see which one works best for your skin.
Yeah, they have so many different kinds, and we were like, hello drugstore, like who knew coming through on the face mask.
Totally.
So those are, oh, you know what? Let's move into these next because oh my gosh, I used one of these the other day, and it was really, one of the most
really great. I was actually surprised. Sorry, I was talking
man
all over her.
So these are the Garnier Skin Active Moisture Bomb Sheet Masks. And if you guys don't know us, we are just obsessed with sheet masks.
I love sheet masks because they're just so easy. Like if you're just being lazy but still want to do a mask, like
love them. And the drugstore is one of the best places to go because not only these ones are bomb. I've used these a few different times. I just love them. But you can get so many different kinds of sheet masks from the drugstore.
Oh my god, there's times where I'm like, I get shook because there's like 10 different ones, like one's for this and that, and like cucumber.
I want to use them all. I'm like,
I don't know which one to get, but these ones work really good. I'm not sure how expensive these are, but they're from the drugstore, so they're pretty cheap.
Yeah, pretty inexpensive, but there's a ton of different brands that are now coming out with these, so we're like, oh my gosh, now we need to go and stock up because they have some really, really good ones there.
Okay, so more skincare products. I think we just mentioned this in our favorites video, but these are the same brand, Garnier, and these are the Micellar wipes. Freaking love.
Where have you been my whole life?
These are so great, like for any time of the day to take your makeup. They actually take your makeup off really, really great. I like using these when I especially have eyelash extensions or after the gym as just like, you know,
really
you want to wipe down your body.
Because it takes off makeup, it takes off dirt, oils. So even if you don't have any makeup on and you're like, I just kind of feel dirty or anything, or if you're doing it like before your makeup and you're like, I kind of just need like a clean slate, anything like that. It's just so easy. And the best part about them too, other than the fact that they're so simple, is that I feel like they're so gentle and they almost have like no scent to them. Yeah. Like I remember back in the day we would use like a ton of different face wipes and they would be so scented and sometimes it would just break my face out.
Some of them would always turn my face like red,
it would be
right afterwards.
Not good. But these ones I've never had a problem with. They're just so gentle and it's just so easy. And I'm like,
they don't dry out. Like they only have like this one little sticker over it, which you would think like
half the time stickers not even on either.
Right? Like, but they still, like we've had these like this for like weeks and they have not dried out. So like that's like a good sign, I guess.
So another thing, we'll segue into this since we're kind of talking about another form of it. We have a couple of these little Garnier Micellar waters. We've talked about these a ton of different times.
I love this stuff. I use this one more. This one is just the regular one. That one's for like waterproof makeup, but I don't really ever wear waterproof makeup. But when I do, like I have to use that, otherwise it doesn't come off.
Yeah, but these are just so nice too because it's basically the same thing as using this. It's just not in a wipe form, so it's
like the same thing. It's like different, you know? But I love using this in the mornings if I don't want to wash my face because sometimes I don't want to like strip my face too much. So I'll just use this, or after I go on a run, I just need like a refresh. Same with the wipes, but just like different form. It's like however you feel that day.
Yeah, so especially too, these are really cool because they come, and we used to have the big size bottle, and we actually got these 2 little like travel size bottles because we travel so much. So just taking this with us is so much easier, and it takes off your makeup, it cleanses you. It's like a multi-use product, so you have to get this.
Lotion. This is the only lotion that we ever really use.
It seriously is. I think we've been using this lotion consecutively for at least like 4 years, I want to say.
If not longer. It's the same
Never bought a different one.
And it's funny because like we've used a lot of the different scents. This one right now is our favorite. It's the pear, nectar, and soy body lotion.
It's definitely the one that smells the best. They have a ton of ones that like smell really good, but this one is like...
let me just smell it.
It smells like an icon.
It just,
you know what I'm saying.
So refreshing, like the pear. It's just like light,
there's nothing better than that.
And like it's iconic. And we just wanted to let you guys know about it.
No, another thing that I wanted to mention it specifically too, because like every time I go to the drugstore and we need it, I'm like on a mission. I'm like, we have to get that one. Like I don't like any other lotion because this one, just the way that it spreads is so...
Because some can be too oily or too greasy, or some are just way too
thick,
slick.
and it doesn't feel like it's like moisturizing you. This one is super thin.
It's like
in a way to where like it spreads really, really nicely, but then it absorbs and leaves you so moisturized. Yeah, and you smell so good. So
it smells like fresh.
I just feel like we had to mention that because it's definitely a drugstore essential to us.
Okay, so this last product, this is literally iconic. I'm pretty sure we've had this for like
10 years?
I want to say 10 years, but it's probably not that long, but at least a solid 5.
I'm going to say 10 years just because it makes me feel like that's the truth.
Well, if anything, it was a repurchase, so we might have had...
I was going to say, I think it was like literally 6th or 7th grade when I had gotten the first one. 100%.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Definitely 10 years ago, but we can't decide. We don't
if
remember
we repurchased
if this is
all.
like a repurchase or it's still going. But either way, if we had repurchased it, it was definitely still like 5 or 6 years ago. So it's running strong.
Yeah. So if you're wondering like what the hell are you talking about, this is a curling iron. This is like what we use every single day to do our hair. And it's just CONAIR.
It's the Infinity curling iron.
It's just, I think this is the 1/2 inch, which I would like to get a little bit of a thicker barrel. I guess don't care that much. But it works so well. Like it has the different heating temperatures, but like I turn it all the way up.
Yeah, it goes up to like 450, so it works amazing.
It heats up in like that quick. It's so fast, and it just works really well. And it's gone everywhere with us. It's gone.
It's been an icon.
It's thrown everywhere.
It's funny too because I think this is like one of the first videos we're even talking about it, other than in like a hair video. And I was telling Jordan, I was like, oh my gosh, like that is an iconic essential.
Well, we weren't even gonna put it in this video, but it's like was sitting there because we were just using it to do our hair, and I was like,
isn't this from the drugstore? And it was
iconic.
Honestly, I think it was like what, $23, 25 max.
No, I don't think it's that much. I think
like 19. Either way,
19.99.
under like $20, you guys, and we've had it like our entire lives. Tried and true, use it every day.
We used to have a black one that, like, it's funny that we have this color because this is so not us. This is how you know we've had this forever.
I think if we were to go repurchase it a few years ago, I'm pretty sure I would have gotten the black one.
Well, it's probably all they had.
I don't know.
It's probably all they had. I don't know.
Let us know what you guys think.
So we didn't have like a ton of things to talk about, but we just wanted to share with you guys like the few things that are just like essential, like when we're at Target or CVS. We usually Target, sometimes CVS.
Target. You already know Target.
These are the things that like we're constantly repurchasing, like especially the lotion. Like we've gone through hundreds of those.
But yeah, these are just the products that we've been obsessing with. If you guys have any like particular drugstore essentials, like let us know, because
especially
we're trying to get in there. Even skincare, because we're obsessed with skincare
too, because it's been a while since we've really played around with drugstore skincare, but like these few things that we've been trying lately, there's some like makeup removers that we've used in the past that are great.
Some really good hits.
Yeah, but like it's been a while since we've really gotten in there, so if you guys know anything that you love and use and like repurchase constantly, like help us
let us know, because I want to go shopping at Target. But yeah, that was pretty much all we had for this video.
Sorry, I almost broke my hand. You didn't have to stop.
Well, I almost broke your hand, so I felt like it would have been polite to stop. So that was pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed videos like this or kind of want to see more like this, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, you guys.
And let us know what you guys want to see next, because we're like, what should we film? I think you guys like to see our grocery hauls. We've been getting like a lot of like different recipes, and we've been eating different. So if you want to see those kind of videos, let us know, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye. Did we sound okay?
Beautiful.
Baby, I'm sorry.